Souls games. The only games that I can get my butt handed to me on a platter and still keep myself going back for more. That's where we are today, Elden Ring taking on Margit the Omen. Without further ado, I'm going to let the gameplay show the boss fight and the achievement popping, and I will be back after the fact to discuss my gear, my level, and my journey up to this point. Without further ado, let's go get ourselves a boss and another achievement. Alright everybody, as you can see, this is not my first attempt at this fight. I have been in here a handful of other times to take him down. I have gotten close, but in the Souls games, it doesn't matter how close you are. If they're not finished, it's not good enough. As you can see here, I rolled a little too early there. As you can see here, I do have the NPC summoned along with the spirit wolves. I have no issues summoning the NPC players or the spirits that the game itself gives you. I will be doing my best, however, to not be summoning any other actual human players. Obviously, I do not know what to expect from this game. I have never played through Elden Ring before. This is a first for me. So that is possible to change. That is not cemented in stone. That is just what I am feeling at this time. It is looking very close. The boss is... There we go. The boss is taken care of. That was very close. I did not have any more heals. That could have gone a lot better. But there is the achievement. What is up, everybody? This is part 2 to my Elden Ring tackling Margit the Omen video. I stopped the video before I was able to go over my gear, my level, and the journey up to Margit the Omen. So that is what this video is going to be. Part 1 is just simply going to be the boss fight and the achievement popping. And this is all of the information leading up to it and the gear. So let's go ahead and take a look at what gear I use to tackle Margit the Omen. First things first, I decided to go with the flail, mainly for the blood loss build-up. Before that, I was using Lord Sworn Straight Sword. However, it does slightly less damage in the long run, and it does not offer that blood loss buildup. It has a D strength and dex scaling, which is what this character I'm wanting to do, and it required a full 18 dex to build. My level is level 13. I have been pumping points into dexterity to get it up to 18 points to be able to use the flail. Then I started to build up endurance for more stamina. I am rolling around with a light load. That is the type of character that I prefer to play in these games. The agile, quick striking, cause bleed kind of damage. Dex builds. I love going through Souls-like games with dex builds. That is the first kind of character that I play through in all of these as my first playthrough. I only have 2 pieces of armor on right now, Godric Knight Gauntlets and Godric Soldier Greaves. That is the only armor that I have found at this point. My flasks were situated with 4 flasks of Crimson Tears to heal, and then only 1 flask of Cerulean Tears. I do not know if that is going to stay this way, to that balance, kind of, but we will just have to see as things go on. So, as for my journey to Margit the Fell Omen, the journey maybe took an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I did do a little bit of exploring before I fought Margit. Not a whole lot of fighting, however. After you come out of the tutorial, there is a boss on horseback there, the Tree Sentinel. I did go ahead and I tackled him before I took on Margit the Fell Omen, just for some more experience. Right by the bonfire that you initially get your horse torrent, there is what looks like an army encampment there. I did go ahead and take care of that encampment as well. If I remember correctly, that is where I got the flail at in the first place. Overall, I did not have a lot of issues with the game until I got to Margit the Fell Omen. That is not to say that I did not die. The Tree Sentinel finished me off many times. And Margit the Fell Omen, I believe that I had to take care of I attempted to take care of a dozen times, 12 to 15 times maybe, before I finally got him. I do have a bit of experience playing through Souls games. I've gone through Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 several times, but it has been quite a while and I am out of practice. And again, Elden Ring is a new experience for me, so I have to learn the bosses in Elden Ring in order to be able to effectively fight them. Some bosses I may be able to get to and I may be able to finish off very quickly, or as I go through the game and my gear gets better, obviously I will too. As the Souls experience comes back to me, my gameplay will get better as well. All in all, though, the achievement for defeating Margit the Fell Omen, I think that it is the hardest achievement that I have gotten so far, without a doubt, but definitely not one of the hardest achievements that you can get in the game. I've definitely heard of harder bosses than him, and story-wise, outside of the tutorial, Margit is the first boss. So it's not going to be a big challenge. It really just depends on how well versed you are with the Souls games or that type of game, and what kind of character you go in there with. But that being the case, that is all for this video, and I will see you guys with the next achievement video that I put out. Just as a reminder, just in case you guys did not see the video that I put out last night, I am going to be doing some streaming on my PlayStation today, on Twitch. My Twitch channel is SharkHunt530, just like the YouTube channel. If anybody cares to join me there and just wants to see live gameplay or ask questions, as I think that is a possibility on Twitch, I'm there to just kick back, take it easy, answer some questions. I will be doing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, as I'm relatively familiar with that game. I can turn my brain off, just focus on answering questions from anybody that's there that wants to get to know me. And this is all new to me, so just to see how everything goes and make some adjustments as needed. With that being said, I hope to either see you guys on Twitch with me, or I will see you guys with the next achievement popping video. That being said, have a great day.